What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, and most importantly, fans of professional Counter-Strike? Right now, today, I will give you my picks to advance Day 1. There are 4 teams that will advance to the quarterfinals, Day 1 of ESL One Cologne, and I will tell you who I think will make it out from each group Day 1. First things first, we're going to do Group A. So the first matchup of this tournament will be NIP versus CLG. And honestly speaking, I think that NIP should have an easy game here. CLG, it has a roster full of talented players, most of them pretty young. And I think NIP, though, is going to take this best of 1. Then we have TSM versus Renegades. And I honestly am a fan of the Renegades, but I don't think the Renegades are going to be able to take TSM. Even as shaky as TSM has been in the past, I think that TSM is going to probably win this game like 16-10, and they will move on to face NIP for that spot in the quarterfinals. Next, we have the battle versus see who makes it to the quarterfinals Day 1. NIP versus TSM. And in my honest opinion, I think it's going to be a close game, but I think TSM is going to have to take this. And I think that TSM is going to move on to the quarterfinals and just be locked in right then and there. So TSM is my predicted winner of Group A. Then, to start off Group B, we have Envious taking on Flipside Tactics. And I'm going to be honest with you guys real quick, I really like Flipside. I think Flipside has a chance to make it to the quarterfinals. I just don't think they're going to beat Envious in this best of 1, so I think Envious will eliminate Flipside. Alright, now we have Kinguin taking on Luminosity in Group B. And honestly speaking, I think Kinguin's going to take this. Luminosity will put up a good fight, but I think Kinguin overall is a better team right now, and I think Kinguin will beat Luminosity. This leaves us to what I believe is going to be an amazing game between the new Envious lineup and Kinguin. And I think this is going to go 16-13 in favor of Envious. Okay, so this is hard for me to say. I'm honestly like a Kinguin fanboy, but I think Kinguin has a solid chance to make the quarterfinals still. I think they're going to make it the next day, but I think that Envious will win this game and move out of Group B and make it to the quarterfinals. Alright, and then we have the first matchup of Group C. We have Team eBattle taking on Fnatic, and Fnatic has to be probably the favored team in this tournament to win everything, not just this game. So you gotta believe that Fnatic's gonna take this game against eBattle. And eBattle might have gone undefeated through their qualifiers, but they didn't face teams like Fnatic in those qualifiers. And I believe that Fnatic will take this game. I think it's gonna be closer than most people think, but I think it's gonna be like a 16-10 scoreline in favor of Fnatic. Then after that, we have Titan taking on Na'Vi in the second best of 1 in Group C. And this is going to be an amazing game, I think. These two teams are going to be really close, and I think it really depends what map they end up drawing. But for some reason, something's telling me that Titan is going to take this game, and I think Titan will go on to face Fnatic in the best of 1 to see who goes to the quarterfinals. I expect this to be a very close game. And I think that Titan will lose, honestly, and Fnatic will take this and move on to the quarterfinals. Alright, so the first game in Group D, which is the final group, I believe is going to be the most one-sided game in Day 1, where Virtus Pro is going to beat Team Immunity probably 16-5, or something very similar to that scoreline. Alright, then we have Cloud9 taking on Mouse. And I think this game is actually going to be really, really close, because I think both Skadoodle and Nex are going to go off in this game. But I do see Cloud9 taking it 16-14, because I like Sharn Garrus a little bit more than I like Gabi as an in-game leader. This leads us to our last quarterfinal spot on Day 1 between Virtus Pro and Cloud9. And historically, Cloud9 has struggled against Virtus Pro. But for some odd reason, maybe it's because I'm from NA, but I think that Cloud9 is going to beat VP in this matchup. And Cloud9 will be the 4th and final team to move on to the quarterfinals Day 1.